5 American Horror Story filming locations you can actually visit. Going strong on its 8th season, the hit anthology horror series American Horror Story is a winner among viewers and critics.
Always my favorite.
The show's producers, directors, writers, technical crew, and actors led by Sarah Paulson and Jessica Lange have won awards. But one person deserves kudos too, the show's location manager, for choosing appropriate settings that add authenticity and heighten the creepiness in each episode. If you want to experience the goosebumps firsthand, then visit these 5 locations for a day or night of horror. Number 1. LaLaurie Mansion, New Orleans. The 180-plus-year-old LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans came into spotlight again in 2013 when the AHS Covenant featured the mansion's history and its owner, Madame Delphine LaLaurie. It was used for the exterior shots involving the fictionalized Madame LaLaurie character, portrayed by acclaimed actress Kathy Bates in the series. Built in 1832, it became one of the grandest homes admired for its Baroque facade in New Orleans' French Quarter. But inside the mansion were slave quarters that witnessed the cruelty of its owner. A fire broke out in 1834 during one of the parties hosted by the LaLauries, and fire rescuers were horrified to see slaves chained to the attic floors and walls, some of them with limbs missing and skin pulled back. The mansion became a notorious landmark and made it into America's most haunted mansions list. Number 2. Hollywood Forever Cemetery, Los Angeles. What's an on-screen horror story without a scene shot in a creepy cemetery? The 5th season of AHS, subtitled Hotel, focused on an LA Hotel Cortez that is home to many paranormal events and disturbing tales. But one of the series' many locations was the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which was built in 1899. The cemetery scene starred Lady Gaga as the blood-sucking fashionista The Countess, who oversees Hotel Cortez, and Matt Bomer as her drug-addicted lover. Ghostly stories about the Hollywood Cemetery abound, and reportedly involve the spirits of celebrities of the bygone eras buried there, such as Clifton Webb, Virginia Ruppe, and Tyrone Power. Often seen, too, are people in period clothing walking towards the wall of the cemetery and then disappearing into the brick. Today, the Hollywood Forever Cemetery is still beautifully kept, and visitors are welcome to stroll around its grounds. Number 3. Alfred Rosenheim Mansion, Los Angeles. One of the AHS creators, Brad Falchuk, instantly fell in love upon seeing the Rosenheim Mansion in Country Club Park, Los Angeles, California. He said, "The moment we saw it, we realized it was going to be the star of the show. I can feel that energy when I walk into that house. There is no actual malevolence in there, but you can feel its sense of history." And so, the mansion, erected by highly respected German-American architect Alfred Rosenheim in 1902, became the haunted murder house in the pilot episode of AHS Season 1, which aired on October 5, 2011. Although no ghost sightings in the mansion have ever been reported, AHS cast member Evan Peters had said this about his experience shooting there. "It's just a creepy house. It's so terrifying with that wood everywhere. I would never, ever want to live in that house." Number 4. The Buckner Mansion, Garden District, New Orleans. A prominent setting in the Coven season of AHS is the fictional Miss Robichaud's Academy in New Orleans, where a coven of witches reside. The actual location used for filming was the Buckner Mansion, a grand southern beauty in the Garden District of New Orleans, built by cotton magnate Henry S. Buckner in 1856. In 1923, the mansion became the Sewell Business School until 1983, and is currently privately owned. However, it's said that one former resident of the mansion continues to linger and makes her creepy presence felt. She is Miss Josephine, the Buckner family's governess and midwife who stayed even after slavery was abolished. Visitors claim that they can hear her sweeping the floor and smell lemon scents from nowhere. She appears on the mansion's stairs, causes the lights to turn on and off, and chandeliers to swing for an hour. Today, one can rent out the mansion and enjoy its grandeur for $20,000, with an unforgettable experience of meeting Miss Josephine. Number 5. Longview House and Gardens, New Orleans. Freaky creatures dominated the 4th season of AHS as it told the story of the last freak shows in America and their struggle for survival. Although the story's setting is in Jupiter, Florida, the locations used for shooting were sites in New Orleans. One of them was the Longview house and gardens, which appeared on episode 5 as the residence of Dandy, a wealthy widow's spoiled and mentally unstable son who's fascinated with freaks. Located in the Lakewood neighborhood of New Orleans, it is an historic house museum, and its associated gardens were built by New Orleans businessman and philanthropist Edgar Bloom Stern and his wife Edith in 1924. The gardens were designed and landscaped by architect Ellen Shipman. The mansion has 4 facades, each with its own distinct appearances and gardens outside of each. In 2005, it was declared as a National Historic Landmark and is currently open for tours and lease for social engagements. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel for your daily fix of awesome infotainment.